In this video, I want to compare the economic resources in Stellaris to Galactic Civilizations 4. If you stick around to the end of this video, you'll have a pretty good idea of what they are and how to get them. And for the sake of definition, I'm going to define an economic resource as anything you need to build stuff with. In Stellaris, I consider the economic resources to be energy credits, minerals, food, consumer goods, no, not really. Alloys, yes, they're used to build ships and star bases. Influence, no. Unity, no. Research, no. Rare resources, yes. Volatile moles, exotic gases, rare crystals, living metal, Zro, dark matter, and nanites. Empire size, no. Pops, yes, that's a definite economic resource in my opinion. Envoys, no. Starbase capacity, no. And naval capacity, no. In Galactic Civilizations 4, I will consider monthly income to be an economic resource. Research, no. Manufacturing output, yes. Control per month, no. That's about the same thing as influence in Stellaris. Diplomatic capital income, no. Food, yes. Modules, yes. They're used to upgrade star bases, so I would consider them a resource. Illyrium, yes. Tarantium, yes. Antimatter, yes. Prometheon, yes. Tholium, yes. Arner Spice, no. The rest of these are kind of specialized, so for the sake of argument, I'm not going to include them in this video, but there are some specialized resources that are available in the game. In Stellaris, energy credits are your currency that's set by everybody in the galaxy, kind of like a universal currency. Minerals are what's used to build stations and planetary buildings. They can also be used to create alloys or consumer goods. Food, of course, is what's used to feed your pops to make them grow and keep them healthy. Alloys, it's an advanced resource with military applications, obviously. Rare resources can be used for a lot of things in Stellaris. Volatile moles can be used as fuel or explosives. Exotic gases can also be used as fuel or even as recreational drugs. Rare crystals can be used in lasers, make them extremely more focused and powerful. Living metal can be used as armor on ships. And I'm going to walk back what I said about Zro and dark matter and nanites. Those really don't appear to be resources that you use to build stuff after all. In Gal Civ 4, credits are the same as energy credits in Stellaris. It's a universal currency they use to buy things with. I'm going to walk back what I said earlier about manufacturing input, manufacturing output. That's really not a economic resource. Food, that's obvious. It's used to sustain your pops. Modules are required to upgrade your star bases, obvious from the tooltip. Illyrium is used to increase the power of your beam weapons, primarily. Tarantium is primarily used for orbital improvements. Antimatter is used in power generation systems and missile platforms, especially advanced ones. Promethean is required for a lot of advanced planetary improvements. And Tholium is very useful for kinetic weapons. In Stellaris, there's one basic way that you can get economic resources for your empire except for food. And that's to build a mining facility around an asteroid or a gaseous planet or whatever. And to do that, you would send a construction ship to construct it. One way to increase food input in Stellaris is to build a hydroponics bay at either a star base or a orbital ring or a habitat. Another way to increase the output of energy credits, minerals, food, consumer goods, even those aren't really an economic resource, and alloys, is to go to a planet. And you can build industrial districts or generator districts or mining districts or agriculture districts to improve the output. Another way to increase output in Stellaris is to go to a planet and designate it what you want it to do. Like this was designated as a factory world. That increases the speed that I can build industrial districts at and decreases the upkeep for the workers at those factories. And I can switch this around to whatever I want as the need arises. It's best to keep it focused on what you want though. You can also build buildings like civilian fabricators to increase consumer goods, mineral purification hubs to increase your mineral output. There's also a generator energy grids that you can build. Also, if you want to, you can upgrade the ascension tier of your planet. This reduces the planet effect on empire size for one thing. One of the best things about upgrading the ascension tier is that it increases the effects of the planetary designation by 25%. It can increase by 4 tiers. Another way to get resources in Stellaris is to purchase them on the market. If the galactic market hasn't been formed yet, as it has in this game, you can still purchase the basic resources like minerals, food, consumer goods, and alloys. You can buy those for energy credits. Once the galactic market has been established, like it has in this game, you can purchase almost anything you want. In Gal Civ 4, as the tooltip says here, there's several ways to increase credit income, but the main way is by adjusting the tax rate. You get to that at the civilization screen. Here's the tax rate. It's at 22% right now, and as I adjust this, it shows the effects it has on things like manufacturing output, research, planetary income. It also affects happiness. The higher the tax rate, of course, the lower the approval is, or happiness. This also gives you a breakdown of what the expenses are and how much income you're going to have. Food is managed on a planet by planet basis, and to affect that I will go to the planet management screen. Here there's certain regions that are more favorable to certain districts, like you can't build a food district here. This one's more favorable to research. I've already got a agriculture district built here. If I want to increase it even further, I can take a worker and train them to be a farmer, and that will give me an even more boost to the food output. Modules are used to upgrade star bases. Those are built at shipyards. So I bring up the build menu and I can choose to produce modules. The rest of the resources in Gal Civ 4, like Illyrium, are mined after you discover them, and they're mined by building a star base close enough to the resource to mine it. You can also purchase upgrades to your star bases to make them more efficient at what they do. There are also various technologies you can research to increase economic resources, like a xeno-agriculture is one thing. Extreme colonization is another way you can get more planets into your empire to build more things to give you more resources. And just like Stellaris, Gal Civ 4 has a market, and it's called the Galactic Bazaar instead. Here you can buy things like Illyrium and Duranthium, any resources you may need, Thallium, provided you've got the credits to do it with. Well, I hope this video was helpful. I hope you enjoyed it. I know I enjoyed making it. So until next time, this is Rich from Loner Strategy Games. I'll see you later. Bye.